thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar a double round of Crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same.
Well, I walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar a double round of Crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same.
Saddle up,
Cause the girls, they are so pretty. And now I ride into the city.
saddle up,
On my old stud Leroy, and the girls say,
sing a horse, ride a cowboy, ride a cowboy. Sing a horse,
Welcome to another edition of NFL Insider. I'm your host. Today we have a privilege of sitting down with one of the coaches in the league that had one of the most coveted draft picks of any fantasy league. The rosters are set, the game's on in 2 weeks. We have the honor of sitting down with the head coach of the Cowboys. Coach, welcome to NFL Insider.
Thank you.
Coach, we'd like to ask you, how do you feel after the draft of looking at your roster and the way the draft went?
I feel like everything fell my way. I'm ready to go.
Well, Coach, we know you didn't make it to the draft, and there were some rumors flying around earlier that maybe he was on vacation, there was an acting career, or you was just worried about not showing up. Would you like to clear that up with the rest of the league?
It was a great trip to Australia and New Zealand. Try it sometime. You'll love it.
Cool. Well, let me ask you. The Deadskins has mouthed off and said your draft was down under. And I don't know if he was referring to the vacation in Australia or just basically your draft, but what would you have to say to the Deadskins?
They need some wide receivers and their quarterback sucks. Other than that, I think he's good.
Very good. Well, let me ask you, Coach. The Bears. The Bears said come this year when he meets the Cowboys, there'll be no hibernation. He's going to grab the Cowboys and slap them all over the field. What would you have to say about the Bears?
Well, he needs some wide receivers, but other than that, it's looking good for him, I guess.
Does the Bears put any fear in your team when you guys meet on Sunday?
Oh, after I bitch slap him, I think it'll be all right for me.
Well, let's take a look at the league championship of last year. The head coach of the Masters. Was the Masters win last year, was that a total fluke? Did he plan this during the draft? Or was the Masters, shall we say, just plain lucky?
I thought they were playing lucky. I mean, how in the hell you can only keep one player? That team, oh, God. But he won. You give him all the credit. He won.
Well, if you can send a message out to the Masters, what would it be?
Don't try that shit again, boy. I'm coming after your ass.
Well, there you have it. He's talking pretty serious about the champ, the head coach of the Masters. Well, let me ask you, Coach, looking at your roster, what is your predictions on the year? Is there anybody out there that can beat your team?
No. I am the baddest team on the planet. We winning.
Well, we definitely like the heart of the Cowboys. Well, speaking of the season, and Jim of I Fought the Laws said this season was his, that the Cowboys was afraid to show up to the draft because I Fought the Laws was going to take care of the laws and arrest the Cowboys. Is there any truth to this?
There are some rumors that he's gay. But I wouldn't push those rumors on. But, what a draft. It just sucked for him. Too bad. See him next year.
So in other words, you should say guys that's going to the restroom should be cautious when they enter the restroom?
You never know about that, boy.
Very good. So that's a point out to the league about I Fought the Laws. Well, turning our attention to Pig Suey, what would you have to say to the head coach of the Pig Suey, especially when you guys meet on the field come Sunday?
I gotta say, what a nice draft and what a great team he's got. We're truly going to be Warriors bashing heads. And I hate the Razorbacks. Good
Well, talking about Arkansas, aren't they all related down there?
Well, you know how they are. Cousins, kissing cousins is not a joke.
Where would you say Pig Sooie fits in with cousins, or shall we say kissing cousins?
He's probably a good guy. You know, a lot of his cousins really. That's a good team. He's got a good team. Okay, as far as I'm going with this.
Very good. Well, Coach, we sure do appreciate your time. I know you're busy. You want to get back to make sure LT gets out of the hot tub, loosened up for 2 weeks. The game's on in 2 weeks. The season starts, and you're looking for blood. Is that true, or?
I just want to say to everybody out there, all the other teams, man, this is it. This is what we all look forward to. Bashing heads and cramming and jamming. Man, I can't think of anything better. This is what I love. Yeah, baby.
Well, speaking of anything better, is it really true that the ready-mades would rather have a great dress or a good quarterback? What's your opinion on that?
I think they like a good dress, but that's just what I've heard. Now, that's just rumors. That's just rumors.
Well, here at NFL Insider, we've heard the same rumor. Well, Coach, we'd like to thank you a lot, and good luck this season. Sounds like you've got a hell of a team, and everybody better watch out for the Cowboys.
That's right.
For another edition of NFL Insider.
One step back, that's what it is, boy. Cowboys. Oh my God, that's the best song that's probably ever made. Through singing, that's it. Yeah, I want to say something to Pig Sooie. Hey, Pig, I'm coming to get you. Got a good draft. I'm coming to get you. Well, I want everybody to know I plan on kicking everybody's ass this year. No offense, none taken. What would I like? Think about it. I want to win and fuck y'all. How about that? Stand on that. He's just joking.
Take-
Boys are full of shit. Full of coronas right now. That was the corona day, man.